otherwise. So, who is going to go first in our feedback?
Alright. I just want to feedback on the question.
Your question, right?
Oh, the question I wanted to ask is that what styles would you be using?
I'll mostly be using probably narrative, but because of like the whole style of the music video with just him performing, it's most likely going to be interpretive and performance.
Okay, so have you got like narrative? Have you got like a storyline to it? Or?
Narrative. Well, the lyrics denote narrative easily, but I was thinking like one of the things I was wanting to do is like you get footage that you filmed, probably him with a girl, and then you project it from like a projector over him, and so he's there. And the projection probably has the girl and him over him, so it's like memories. And then it shows like he liked her, they broke up, and sad things happen.
Oh,
Sounds nice.
What if you can't get the location like the White Rooms thing? What's your alternative?
I was thinking I could get the drama studio because it's big and it's back. So,
And you can project stuff in there.
yeah.
So
There's
wouldn't
the
you have
whole one.
Wouldn't you have the gelled light anyway?
The gel lights, yeah.
Yeah. Because there's the one in the hall, and then there's the big drama studio. Say one, is it? Yeah.
31. Yes. And what message? How does your visuals? How does that relate to what the song's about? Why have you chose to go for that particular style?
Because like most electro songs, you see sort of have the same kind of style with like the lights and how those do work.
So how come you stayed with it?
Because I really like it, and I thought it'd be very nice with that kind of song.
Are you planning to have anything that's quite unique or different to that, to come away from the conventions of the genre?
I don't know yet, maybe.
Maybe.
I should think of some. Probably will be.
Okay. All right. Is there any questions you have for us?
Do you guys like the idea?
Yes.
Just, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the idea is pretty cool. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it matches what you want to do, because obviously it's kind of like a love song. And if you have the narrative there and all the styles we're going to use, it should fit in really well.
I like the idea of the projection over him as he's performing or doing something as a cutaway. I think that would be quite a nice touch.
Is there anything you don't like? What I think to improve on?
What is ask? Is it just one person you have in it? You're going to cast
Yeah.
one person?
I think,
And that's going to act as and
You think?
what was your reason for not getting someone that's similar looking to the artist?
Because most people around here, they don't exactly look like him.
Oh, so
It's
like,
maybe like over here we don't have a lot of exposure to
okay.
a lot of things. Well, someone.
do you
over
think
there-
if you had a person like him, that nobody would actually watch it?
What do you mean a person like him? I don't understand.
like
Look alike kind of thing.
Yeah.
What does he look like?
Chinese?
Chinese.
Too, yeah.
What? And so you don't think?
I don't know. Maybe because it's an image in my mind of how he looks like. You'd want someone that sort of looks like him,
Yeah.
but someone who like in the images I use for like the cast, someone like him or the Rizzle Kick Boys,
Okay.
someone like that would
Yeah.
be bad as well.
Right.
But it's mainly like sort of the trend that they follow is much more important to how I want to portray him.
Okay. All right. Very good. Anything else?
And going back to how the visual styles sort of affects what is the message or whatever, it sort of limits it. So people have to focus on his music rather than what he looks like to build a representation of him or an image in their mind.
Why is that?
Because say if someone's just wearing a plain white shirt and
Yeah.
jeans, you just think of them as normal. Nothing about them stands out.
So you would want him to. So what are you saying, that you want the way his costume to be as plain as possible so people focus on his music?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about branding though? How are you going to develop a sense of branding if he hasn't got, if he's not dressed in a particular type of way?
Maybe his music videos. Probably.
Music video.
But his music should more or less be.
You know that second video you said there's objects.
Yeah.
Like would you have that?
Yeah.
So
Because like
the branding comes into that.
could do.
Like just
Because-
random Nike shoes pops up.
Because you're meant to remember you're doing this plus 2 ancillary products, and the brand has to be clear across those 3 products. Yeah. So you might, through his lyrics, you might have really strong lyrics, and it might create a strong sense of branding just through what he says and the sound of his music. Yeah. But if he's visually got nothing to offer, then you won't be able to represent his brand in a magazine cover or in the CD case. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? So it's all well and good to having brand through the music lyrics and whatever, but you also got to think about the visual side of things. Alright. Anything else? No? Alright, Mark, turn it off. Who wants to go next? Boy, girl, boy, girl.
Yeah, I'll go.
Lakshmi does.